You're listening to TayRadio Marin, a show run by youth in Marin County to inspire, educate, and be heard, with your host, Annalie Reyes.
And your co-host, Santi Hernandez.
And your co-host, Min Soon.
Thank you for joining us this week on TayRadio. Make sure to tune in every Friday at 4 p.m. And as always, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at TayRadio Marin.
Welcome back to TayRadio, everyone. I'm your host, Annalie Reyes. Your co-host, Santi Hernandez, and I are very excited to have you guys on today's show. On today's show, we'll be talking about different gift ideas that can show appreciation to your loved ones and that can also save you money. The idea of gifting is about showing appreciation to your loved ones. We wanted to express that it doesn't matter about the money. It doesn't really matter, and whatever gift you do decide to give to your person, to your loved one, it's to show your appreciation and love for them. And we wanted to give you guys a little bit of ideas that you guys can give to your appreciative loved ones that are not expensive, and like if you can't afford expensive gifts for everyone or just like gifts from the store in general, this is a video for you guys because we wanted to give some gift ideas that are homemade and that is kind of easy to do and not that difficult. So we hope this show can be helpful for you guys. And I'm hoping my explanation makes sense. But moving on, I did wanted to talk about what you can gift to someone who loves baking. I'm sure you guys saw a lot of these. Well, you can see a lot of these in Pinterest, but most of the ideas that I got was from Pinterest. So if you have any other ideas or you would want to know any other ideas, I recommend to check on Pinterest and look up what kind of gifts are specific for your loved ones. For example, like if your loved one loves baking, like maybe you can search up gift ideas for people who love baking, something like that. And I'm sure it's going to pop out something on that search about baking ideas. From what I got, I know this has been very popular, which is having a mason jar filled with the baking mix of like a cookie or brownies or muffins or scones, anything like that, but it's in a mason jar. And they have the mixtures, well, it's not mixed, it's just like it's divided, like the all-purpose flour and then the sugar and then the chocolate chips. There is some recipes where they say you can put dry milk powder on top of the layers that you will put on your jar, and you can also be very decorative around your jar, and it's gonna look very beautiful. I will have a picture shown so it can explain a little bit or give you more of an idea of what I'm talking about. You can also search up layered baking mix, and it will pop out a picture of it as well. There's also like different ideas that is similar to the mason jar, and it's like these dip mix ornaments, and you can also look it up in Pinterest. They're very cool, and it just has like the different dry ingredients in the ornaments, and people can make their own dip mix with these ingredients that are in these ornaments, which is pretty cool. And another idea that is good, especially since it's cold during this winter, is hot cocoa mix recipe. And I think this one is a really good idea. I would love to have this gift because it's I don't know, it's pretty cool having the marshmallows, and it's very pretty. So they have the hot cocoa mix, and there's a lot of different recipes, but you can look it up on Pinterest as well. We're gonna pause a bit because we want to play the PSA of this week, and we will be right back.
Are you in an unhealthy relationship? Are you a victim of a crime? Need someone to talk to? Well, the Victim Witness Program is able to help you by giving you the support and help that you need to be safe. You can call the Victim Witness Program at 415-473-5080. Again, the number is 415-473-5080.
Welcome back, watchers or listeners. We hope you found the PSA helpful. We left off talking about the different mixings of hot cocoa, baking mix, all of these, but now we'll be talking more about some treatments, self-care treatments that can be homemade and be gift to those who you love or who you're trying to gift this to. For people who do love like for spa treatment, homemade treatment, like homemade DIY, do-it-yourself ideas of gifts, is the sugar scrub. There is different scrubs. I think there's like the face scrub, the lip scrub, and there are out of like sugar, honey, essential oils, and you can put food coloring if you want, but there's a lot of different recipes for the sugar scrub, and you can always look it up on Pinterest, and it's pretty easy. You just have the ingredients and mix it, and you put it in a jar, and you just you can decorate it as well, having cute tags around your mason jar, and you can gift it to the ones who love, you know, using sugar scrubs, or also bath bombs. I know a lot of people love bath bombs, and I remember there's like a store called Lush, and there's like a lot of people who love bath bombs from Lush, or, you know, facial treatment, stuff like that is homemade. And you can also do that at home, and it can be less expensive. So if you're interested and you're very crafty and love the smell of essential oils, then you can try that out. And you guys should tell us what you guys decided to do if you did decide to try these out, and we would love to hear back from you guys. And lastly, I did wanted to talk about one specifically gift that is like very direct, telling how grateful you are to your loved ones. And I feel like this one is, it's a gift that can stay, can be kept for a long time, and I feel like it's very valuable. At least for me, I think it's a gift that I think a lot of people can enjoy it. Not only those who are baking. I think this gift is for everyone who would love to know how the person who gift them are appreciative of them, if that makes sense. So it's called a gratitude jar. I know most of these gifts are out of mason jars, but you can always reuse a jar. On a document, you can write down what you're thankful of them, and then you can print them out and then cut them into little pieces, and I'll have a picture, and then you just put it in the jar, and then you can decorate it as much as what you would like or what they would like. Obviously it's better if what they would like, you know, and it's just a jar of notes that you're thankful for, what you're thankful for them. And I think this gift is more direct, and it shows how appreciative you are to those who've been with you, you know? And that will be all for me. I know Santi will talk more about her gifts.
Yo, she don't count this shit.
Yeah, she made me heartless. She hopping in the mosh pit. Yeah, she made me wanna drop. She made me wanna lock it. She wants my mind, I lost it. She wants my heart, but it's rotten. Yeah, I got a black heart, I'm a rock star. Running out of patience, baby, I'm not a doctor. Running past my enemies, but I think I lost her. Stuck up in the clouds in my thoughts, I need to talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her, it's a massacre. My mind's starting to blur. Yeah, I need to find the light. Spent too much time in this darkness. I was so low, she told me she's my mistress. I was tripping out, all I did was listen. Rolling up again, I know I'm a misfit. You fucking with my mental, please keep your distance. Yeah, stay away. You bring me so much pain. You a demon, I can see it in your fangs. I can't think cause you f***ing with my brain. I'm starting to feel sick, but I can't feel shit. Yeah, numb to the touch, but the emotions are blue. I'm in the clouds, baby, I'm about to trip. Yeah, I'm about to flip. Yeah, she made me heartless. She hopping in the mosh pit. Yeah, she made me wanna drop. She made me wanna lock it. She wants my mind, I lost it. She wants my heart, but it's rotten. Yeah, I got a black heart, I'm a rock star. Running out of patience, baby, I'm not a doctor. Running past my enemies, but I think I lost her. Stuck up in the clouds in my thoughts, I need to talk to her. Running through this maze, backward to the face. I don't feel phased, but I've seen better days. And I wish I can go back. And I wish I could do it with you. And I wish I could just talk to you. Yeah, king of the underworld, the devil is you. Yeah, she fed me all these lies, yeah, I don't even know the truth. No, yeah, girl, I don't know. You putting on a show, she's putting on the powder, yeah, she's sipping on the snow. Yeah, we
Hi Annalie, thank you so much for sharing your gift ideas. I'm definitely going to try them. It's so interesting what you can do with just a jar, and using a little bit of creativity, you can create amazing gifts. And I really like the one you said about giving grace, giving your thank yous to someone. I think that's just so special, and being able to give gifts that come from the heart are amazing. And thank you so much for sharing. And I know that during the pandemic, during everything that's been going on, a lot of families' economy has changed, and maybe Christmas and the holidays are a bit different this year because of that, because there is a tradition of giving gifts, which is why Annalie and I wanted to give you guys some ideas so you guys can get ideas and be creative with what we show you and tell you guys. But again, it's always just being creative and just, it's from the heart. If what you gift is from the heart, I think that's the greatest gift you can give. And with that, I want to share with you guys a quote of the week. And my quote says, "The happiest people don't have everything. They just make the best of everything." And I think that's just so powerful, because I feel like society tells us that we need to buy and buy and buy and buy lots of things, and just, you know, oh, look at this, you need this, blah, 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 and you go buy it. And then that's just how society is. In reality, I feel that the most important people and the most important thing that you should just have is the people around you, and the gifts that you are giving the holiday, unless it's a tradition that you guys go all on out with gifts, that's okay too. But for some people, you know, gifts doesn't necessarily have to be such an expensive gift. It can be gifts that can mean different things. And a lot of the things that people do is, because it's Christmas, they buy gifts and then they gift it off to people. And sometimes those people, you know, don't end up using it. You can buy a sweater and that person doesn't like the color or something, but they can't return it because it's not a store. You know what I mean? It's hard. And so one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys are ideas that can be used or can be done And that way the gift that you're giving is actually something that that person won't hide, like put away in the closet, because it has happened. And trust me, I've done that before. So that's why I want to be able to give you guys gift ideas that are, you know, there can be, you can do a lot of things with it. So one of the things that I did, or that I like to do during Christmas for my friends, is I like to give them little Christmas bags. So I just buy some little bags and I put different things inside it. And what I do in those, I add, this year, I decided to get traditional Guatemalan chips, cookies, and certain things like that, and I put it in a bag, and then I wrote each of my friends a letter. So I wrote them a letter and put it in the bag, and I told them, you know, happy holidays. I wasn't gonna be around Christmas with them, so I just gave them off those gifts. So that is something that, you know, they're able to eat and it's not gonna be stored away. That's one example. And then another one is, one thing you could do for your family is tell them, you know what, I want to take this day and it's going to be a Christmas gift for all of you, and I want to cook for you guys. And this way you can give, if your mom is the one who cooks, you can give your mom a break from cooking. Or if your dad is the one who cooks, you can also give your dad a break from cooking. But you can make a beautiful meal, and you can use what you have and just make a nice dinner. You know, make it seem, you can make it seem like you're in a restaurant. And that way, you know, you can set up the forks, the knives, the napkins, and you can just make it a beautiful dinner. And that dinner is very meaningful because you made it, and it shows how much you appreciate them, how much you love them. And that's a way of showing appreciation during the holidays, and it doesn't have to be over the top, unless you want to. And then other things that you can do is give letters. I love giving letters during Christmas, New Year's, and different types of holidays. I love giving letters to my loved ones, to my friends. That way I can write really a personalized letter, but I can also express my emotions and tell them how grateful I am and how they mean so much to me in that letter. And that to me is one of the greatest gifts, because it's written words that come from you. So that's very special. And one of the other things you can do is just take your mom for a hike, or your dad or your brother. And if you don't spend time a lot with them, you can tell them, hey, you know what, one of the things that I want to gift you is time. I want to give you my time. What do you want to do? If that person wants to go for a hike, then go for a hike. But if you ask your little brother and say, what do you want to do? And like, oh, I want to go for a swim. Okay, let's go for a swim. You give them your time, and that's an amazing gift. Just being able to give your time to your loved ones. And now another one is printing photos. Today we have so many photos. Most of us, I think all of us have photos in our phones that we take of family, of events that happen. And I personally am a photographer, and I have so many photos on my phone, but I haven't printed them out. And it's sad because I would really love to have them printed and hanging up on the wall, which gave me the idea of gifting. An example would be my mom. My mom has been wanting photos of us with my little brother, so I have lots of photos of us, and what I want to do is print a photo and frame it and then gift it to my mom. So some ideas you can do, and that is meaningful as well, because it can be hung up in your family living room or in your bedroom, or just gift like that. It's just an amazing and meaningful gift. And then you can also create a video of 2020, and you can take all the footage that you have, put some nice music in the background. You can put text on the videos and write, you know, how thankful you are or how much they mean to you and all that beautiful stuff. And then you can make it end of the video, and then you can gather your family in the living room, or gather your friends, or share it, gather your friends via Zoom or anything like that, because of social distancing. So you can do that, and you can play them the video, and they can see that you took time to do that. And most of these gifts that I'm giving you, they're your time. And in my opinion, I think that giving your time is the most meaningful gift you can give, because it's the only thing that doesn't come back. Money comes back. You can buy a sweater, and then eventually you can get the same money that you paid for that sweater, but your time is just, it doesn't come back. So all of these ideas that I'm giving you guys are are ideas that take time, and that to me is one of the greatest things, is being able to give my time to family members and just giving them that time that I feel like we're so constantly busy with school, work, and yes, we're quarantined together, but you're just in the house together sometimes. But giving these ideas for gifts are very meaningful, and it's not gonna take up a lot of money if your economy has changed, which is totally understandable. And one of the things that I wanted to mention is that Christmas doesn't have to be all about the gifts. It can be just spending time with your family, because in life, once you grow up, sometimes people are no longer with that vision or with that childhood or youth dream type. So when people were a lot younger, they had so many dreams, they had so many goals, but once people grow up, they're constantly working, going home, and then sometimes they become parents and all that stuff. So there isn't really a time sometimes that you spend with your family, quality time, not quantity, but quality time. And so Christmas, it can be about quality time with your family and making a dinner together, talking, sharing stories. But it's not, in my opinion, it's not all about the gifts. Gifts are just an extra, but Christmas in general and the holidays, it's just being together, coming together as a family and being able to share moments with them and just giving each other time.
Yeah, she made me heartless. She hopping in the mosh pit. Yeah, she made me wanna drop. She made me wanna lock it. She wants my mind, I lost it. She wants my heart, but it's rotten. Yeah, I got a black heart, I'm a rock star. Running out of patience, baby, I'm not a doctor. Running past my enemies, but I think I lost her. Stuck up in the clouds, in my thoughts, I need to talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her, it's a massacre. My mind's starting to blur. Yeah, I need to find the light. Spent too much time in this darkness. I was so low, she told me she's my mistress. I was tripping out, all I did was listen. Rolling up again, I know I'm a misfit. You fucking with my mental, please keep your distance. Yeah, stay away. You bring me so much pain. You a demon, I can see it in your fangs. I can't think cause you f***ing with my brain. I'm starting to feel sick, but I can't feel shit. Yeah, numb to the touch, but the emotions are blue. I'm in the clouds, baby, I'm about to trip. Yeah, I'm about to flip. Yeah, she made me heartless. She hopping in the mosh pit. Yeah, she made me wanna drop. She made me wanna lock it. She wants my mind, I lost it. She wants my heart, but it's rotten. Yeah, I got a black heart, I'm a rock star. Running out of patience, baby, I'm not a doctor. Running past my enemies, but I think I lost her. Stuck up in the clouds, in my thoughts, I need to talk to her. Running through this maze, backward to the face. I don't feel phased, but I've seen better days. And I wish I can go back, And I wish I could do it with you. And I wish I could just talk talk to you. Yeah, king of the underworld, the devil is you. Yeah, she fed me all these lies, yeah, I don't even know the truth. No, yeah, girl, I don't know. You putting on a show, she's putting on the powder, yeah, she's sipping on the snow. Yeah, we.
Well, that is all for my gift ideas. Thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and you guys can use some of the ideas that we gave with Amelie, and please feel free to take it to another level. And if you want to share with us, send your photos or videos with us via Instagram, via Facebook. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask us on social media. And lastly, I know that many of you guys might feel like this Christmas is not the same, and some of you might feel sad or mad at why did this have to happen to us, the whole pandemic. And I just want to remind you guys that we're so lucky to be alive today. With the whole pandemic, many lives were lost, and we all face different challenges, but we all face challenges. So with that being said, remember that your future is bright, and that don't let yourself down, bring yourself up and follow your goals and your dreams, work for your goals and your dreams, because it's not about where we are right now. I've said this before, it's about where we're gonna go and where we're gonna be and where do we see ourselves. So think about the new year coming up and think about what are things that you can do to make your life better, easier, or the way you can help others. Just think about that and how next year and the following months to come and weeks are gonna be better. And yes, we're gonna face even more challenges, but remember that when we are faced with a challenge, that's the moment we grow and learn, and that way in the future when things happen, we know how to respond to them in a more mature, or we know how to handle it than before. So happy holidays, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening to us about the topics we talk about. And we faced so many things together, and it's been a great year to be with you guys. I know this, for me, it's my first few months being on TayRadio, and it's been a blessing to be able to share my ideas and share information with you guys. And so thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and bye. We'll see you next time.
This is the end of our show for this week. Make sure to catch us next week at 4 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram at TayRadio Marin.